businessman Donald Trump is backtracking on a pledge to ban Muslims from entering the United States. The presumed Republican presidential nominee now says his idea of a ban was only a suggestion. His retreat was made a day after he'd said he'd make an exception for London's newly elected Mayor Sadiq Khan. Khan rejected the invitation.
Well, I think Donald Trump has ignorant views about Islam. It's not just about me. I mean, Donald Trump has said I'm the exception to his rule. And my point to Donald Trump is, don't make an exception for me. Reconsider your views on Islam.
Well, Jon Brain joins us now from London with the latest. So, John, is this being seen as a bit of a coup for Sadiq Khan to force Donald Trump to backtrack on his Muslim travel ban?
It certainly is, Kamali. Sadiq Khan has just come through a very bruising election campaign here, where his opponents tried to use the fact he's a Muslim as a stick to beat him with. He was accused of associating with extremists, for example. And it's clear that despite having been voted to the office of mayor, he's not going to tone down his own rhetoric. He's not taking the diplomatic stance, which he could have with Donald Trump. He's come out and said that this is an ignorant position, and he's refused to accept this invitation to be singled out as just one Muslim who might be invited. And as we've seen, he's actually forced Donald Trump into a position of suggesting that it was just a suggestion to ban Muslims and not necessarily the official policy he'll adopt if elected president of the US.
So, and in other backtracking news, the British Prime Minister is doing a bit of his own, changing his stance on the Republican nominee.
Yes, you can see that certainly here it is now being taken as a serious possibility that Donald Trump could be elected. So David Cameron, having accused the Republican nominee of ignorance with this stance on banning Muslims, is now saying that he does deserve respect for getting that nomination. So diplomacy is really being recalibrated on this side of the Atlantic as they do face up to that possibility that Donald Trump could be the president that they're dealing with in the future.
Absolutely. Well, John, for now from London, thanks.